Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your bonus reading for Capricorn. One question, I'm doing this for each zodiac sign. The person you're waiting for, will they step up to the plate, commit, or reach out and get something going? Depends on your situation. I do see a lot of confusion. Yeah, somebody pushing someone away, a little guarded defensive, a little bit of confusion here. I actually feel some of you are going to get to the point where you've been there, done that. You may end up standing up to this person because you're going to be feeling very confused. There's so much that's unknown. Yeah, it's an energy of finding the strength here, but you might have a person who comes in. I mean, this is often somebody looking for forgiveness for coming in too fast, maybe pushing you away. It could be someone who got a little overwhelmed emotionally. So let's have a look. Capricorn, yeah, so I do see love, a little Gemini energy here as well. Doesn't mean they're a Gemini, it's just, it is about love. It's about love. So somebody here is definitely feeling more confident. Yeah, to me, some of you, it's yourself, though. I feel pushing someone away, standing up to them because you're tired of this confusion. Been there, done that, finding the strength to move on. See that inner strength. And maybe connecting with someone else. But to be honest, some of you really do have someone here who is definitely, I mean, it has to do with emotional energy. I think it's somebody here going to be wanting forgiveness here. Maybe some of you may not be able to. I don't know. We're going to see. Yeah, there's been hurt and heartache. So somebody maybe has done this 3 times. There's been hurt feelings. So I think it all depends on your person, I feel, for some of you. And it all depends on how many times. Yeah. Let's have a look. I think there's somebody here who, there's definitely been hurt. But I also see someone, I don't know if you got somebody who's a little bit jealous. Let's have a look at the moon. Yeah, so it's an energy of some sort of change. Whole new chapter, change. Somebody here coming back around. But it looks to me like it's whether somebody will ever change or not. And some of you may change while you're waiting for someone. Yeah, see, it has to do with someone's house, home, financial foundation. It's somebody guarded, defensive, pushing someone away. So either someone's done this to you or you're going to stand up to someone and do it to them. And I do see a house, a home, you know, that kind of financial foundation energy. So there's a protective energy with that. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I do see something ending. I see an ending, definitely. Someone may be ending something with a Scorpio energy, but it's just here. It's transformation, some sort of transformation and change. I feel like you know somebody is never going to change, so you're going to probably end it. I do think it's somebody who's hurt you a few times, but others of you, I do feel like there's somebody here who, it's kindness, compassion, strength. See, somebody here who, it's all about forgiveness. So we'll see. Yeah, I see 2 people, a strong connection. See, it's about forgiveness and strength, a very strong connection, a strong bond. Yeah, if you have somebody who come on too fast, too strong, someone may have gotten overwhelmed and pushed the overwhelmed emotionally and pushed the other person away. Could be because they had just ended something, because it has to do with change and moving on. But if you have a person coming back around, really look to see if they've changed before you let them in. Yeah, I think some of you are going to stand up to someone and you're just going to end it. Because they're going to come in and not change. See, somebody who comes in very fast, fiery, very flirty. Definitely I see that some of you have several things going to happen. There may be choices. So I do see forming a strong bond and a connection, definitely. Yeah, I do see an energy of patience, but it's all about whether someone's interested, if they're invested. It's about investing emotionally. Someone might be a little afraid of investing emotionally. There could be fear of intimacy, fear of that emotional connection, because often a lot of people don't like to let somebody in. And it could be because of something that ended. But I really feel some of you are going to stand up to somebody. I don't think you're going to let somebody in. They're not going to change. They're going to come in, I feel, kind of the same. out of the blue, unexpected. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Yeah, see, it's all about releasing, letting go. It is what it is. I actually feel forgiveness. I do think two people are going to forgive each other because something here was out of someone's reach, out of their control, out of their hands, and they're going to let it go. It is what it is. So I do see forgiveness. Someone's looking at, okay, it is what it is. Someone may have tried to end something and got overwhelmed. Or they were ending something, but it is something that's over. I do see someone maybe selling a home as well. But yeah, wow. I mean, it's all about investing in love. It's an energy of looking if they're invested emotionally. I do see friends first, connecting on the emotional level before taking things to the next level. Now, it could be somebody who come in too fast, strong, got overwhelmed, but I mean, you can flip that energy. I feel like it is what it is. You're going to let something go. There were some hurt feelings. Somebody hurt someone's feelings. Now, if you were dealing with somebody with a third party, I feel like you're just going to let it go and move on. Yeah, block somebody. Tell me about this house. The Four of Wands. Yeah, we got somebody here. Someone being kind of cold. But it has to do with some sort of truth. It has to do with somebody speaking a truth about a home. Or their finances, their financial foundation. I don't know if someone's selling a home. This is a person cutting somebody else out, ending it. Because this is someone who's been hurt, their swords up. And I mean, it could be just somebody who's been hurt, so their swords up. Because the King of Swords has also been hurt, so they're very skeptical. They're protecting what's theirs. This is somebody who's in that energy, their swords up, right? But this is somebody literally protecting their financial foundation, their house, their home. So, but it's someone cutting someone else out. So I'm not so sure if it has anything to do with you. I do see Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Depends who you're dealing with. Some Scorpio. Often scorpions can sting. That's often that sword too. Someone with a bit of a sharp tongue. Yeah. Tell me about this transformation, the Death card. I think it's somebody ended something. See, I feel it's an energy of someone ending it. Because it's a situation where they're looking at change, but it's someone who's not ready to let someone in emotionally because of this. Feeling a little overwhelmed. Too much going on. Too much happening too fast, but it is an energy of love. Look at that. So it's an energy of love. This person's ending something to be able to start something new. Tell me more about this person. They could be any sign, yeah. You can see it's all about love. So somebody definitely has feelings. It's unrequited. Someone who hasn't told somebody because they've ended something. And it could be somebody just, often it is healing because the star is healing too. So, but I do see confusion, illusion, something deeply emotional. So there was definitely hurt. If you have a person who come across as a little bit cold, they probably are someone cutting someone out, or this is the way they were. And I do see change. And I do see change for the better because something has ended so something new can begin. Wow. Tell me more about this person. So they are actually deeply emotional. Someone who obviously hasn't said anything. Yeah. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, see, it has to do with confidence, strength, confidence, taming the beast. It's all about being patient till something ends. But it has to do with somebody who probably didn't feel very confident at that time. Yeah, now someone's I do think there's going to be a strong connection here. Yeah, and I do see it is what it is. See a little bit, there's forgiveness. It's somebody coming in wanting to be, forgive me, I'm dealing with this or that. But it really has to do with their lack of confidence. But I do see a lot of self-control. So this is someone who's pretty confident with what they've done. They've cut someone out and ended it so they can move forward because they're choosing love. Yeah, so someone moving on, waiting for things to calm down. Yeah. Yeah, I do see people, getting out, socializing, somebody from another community, maybe moving and relocating to another community. Yeah, interesting energy, but I'm seeing a reason to celebrate, people getting together. There's going to be an opportunity here. Yeah, I see friends of friends, mutual friends. Yeah, it's an energy of work and building. See two people working together, building. And I do see building up the confidence between the two of you too. Yeah, I think you're going to probably run into this person someplace. I mean, this is probably, it could be a new person, but I do think some of you, yes, you will hear from this person at some point. Others of you, it depends on your person. It has to do with whether they come in changed. If somebody comes on too fast, too strong, they want to rush towards a physical connection, that person, that's the person I feel like you're going to just let go because they don't have your best interest at heart. But I do feel good news that there is someone that does. So I see forgiveness. It is what it is, letting it go. Yeah, I do see a King of Pentacles too, this person. So this is somebody here, I mean, this could be the person who's coming in. Just like I say, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone patient. They focus a lot on work. They're building. See, it's about someone being prepared. So it tells me somebody's been preparing. But it is an energy of friends, mutual friends, releasing things that no longer serve, and letting go of something to create this change. So who is this person? We'll just see. Who is this person? Yeah, somebody who speaks truth, but I see a victory. So yes, there is somebody coming in. Some of you, yes. It all depends on your person. It depends who you're dealing with. I do see different types. Some of you are dealing with different people. But it has to do with if there's change. Because I do see some of you, if someone hasn't changed, you're going to just move on and let them go. It is what it is. But others of you, I see someone gaining strength and confidence. I see having a conversation, building, wanting to build. Somebody wants to build. And it could be someone needing to rebuild their life after an ending. So this is somebody working a lot, investing. See, showing interest, showing that they're interested and that there's love. So making sure they put in an effort, because I do see it's about somebody putting in effort, showing you that they're interested in this, that they're invested emotionally, not just physically. That's what you want to look at, okay? So depends who's coming in, but yeah, King of Pentacles energy, someone who's grounded, stable, looking ahead, someone who's preparing, okay? Getting prepared. Yeah, overcoming a lot of hurt and heartache. Now, I don't know if this is someone who hurt your feelings at some point, but like I say, if you have somebody here that has involved you in a third party, I mean, it depends. Some of you, there could be forgiveness, but I think others of you, I don't think you're going to invest in someone here. I think you're going to lose interest because I feel you're going to change. Yeah, Capricorn masculines, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But if you're the feminine watching, yeah, you're dealing with somebody here, and I do see yes and victory. I think it's somebody else who has to end something for some of you. But, yeah, I do see this energy of how you're feeling. See, there's a lot of emotional energy. It's about invested emotionally. If there's somebody who isn't invested emotionally, and they're going to be looking to see if you are too. I do feel that. But, yeah. This could be this person cutting someone out too. This could be because I do see someone looking the other direction. But yeah, tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, being cautious, careful what you wish for here. But yeah, I mean, it has to do with, and I do think too, this is an energy of someone who sacrifices, gives somebody what they want, they're content. So some of you, yeah, if you keep filling someone's cup and giving them what they want and you don't get what you want. So make sure whoever it is coming in is actually changed. But yeah, I do think some of you will hear from these people again, regardless. Yeah, saying be careful what you wish for. I do think this is someone a little cautious, making sure that you're really interested in them too. It goes both ways. I actually feel Capricorn masculines here. Definitely there's some of you here. I can see it. Making sure someone's emotionally invested and interested. I think you're being cautious. But I see two people being a little cautious here. See, it's all about interest, investing. It's about someone finding the strength to put in effort. Yeah, see, it's building a relationship. I think someone's just rebuilding their life at some point here too. But yeah, I think you are going to get your cup filled. Yeah, some of you are going to get the cup. But it's looking to see if someone's changed. Because the Queen of Cups often sacrifices. by filling someone's cup. So make sure you get what you want, that your cup is filled. Okay, don't indulge somebody and bend over backwards to please them or do something so they give you the cup. But I do think someone's going to give you this cup. It's somebody here, I feel, who's really been in their head. But it all depends who you're connecting with, because I do see three different types of people and different energies of people here. So it's definitely someone here where you may have mutual friends or you're going to connect. And I do see forgiveness, kindness, compassion. Someone may have hurt your feelings. Now, like I say, if it's been a third party, be very careful what you wish for, okay? If there was a third party. Because it's all about whether someone has secrets or not. Because I do think you have someone here who's speaking truth. This is the person I feel that's coming in. But I do see this Gemini. See, it's probably just in their chart. I do see Leo. Strong Gemini energy. Three of Swords, yeah. Any air, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, Leo. See, it's all about pride, inner strength, and confidence. Someone who's confident. Somebody is ending something with someone else before they invest in this. So, interesting. And if you have someone you need to end something with because you started something while you're waiting for this person. Yeah, it's saying to be cautious, but yeah, I do think you'll get your cup filled. Someone's going to tell you how they feel. The cup runneth over. But whatever you do, do not indulge somebody who doesn't connect emotionally, or they try to rush you towards a physical connection, the makeup kind of stuff. Don't fall for that kind of thing. You need to see eye to eye. You need to connect. They need to look you in the eye and tell you how they feel. So there it is. I do see a victory for some of you for sure. Like I say, though, it's all who the person is, what happened, if there was just hurt feelings because somebody didn't put in effort, or they didn't feel confident first, they were skeptical because they'd been hurt, you see. That's what it's all about. That person, I do think there's something here understandable that's forgivable. But I do feel if you have somebody who is cruel or just cut you out because of a third party, that's where you have to choose. Interesting. Yeah. So it's all about partnering up, coming together, investing, making sure they're invested. I do see you being patient, grounded, gracious. Okay. But yeah, if somebody cut you out for someone else, see the feminine energy here too. This actually goes here. So it's about getting the cup. See, power couple, two people who work together, play together, stay together. It's all about being together. And I do see mutual friends and things that just seem to work. So there you go. It's just going to go in circles. So yeah, I do feel some of you will heal. Whoever this person is, I do see somebody, if you have a person who needs to do some inner work, okay, and they come back in and they haven't changed or they won't do their inner work, that's where I feel you're going to look at this. Because it's about how you're going to feel. It's about feeling safe, feeling comfortable. See, it's an energy whether someone feels like home or not. Home. See, it's all about, this is what the home was. It's funny because I was like, what the heck is that doing there? Yeah, but it's all about feeling like home. If someone doesn't feel like home or something doesn't feel right or you feel like your guard's up, you know what to do. Yeah, push someone away or block them. But I think someone's pushed you away. Yeah, I mean, maybe you stood up to somebody and they went off, to go do some inner work here. But I definitely feel confusion, illusion, emotional intimacy. Someone's guards up, their swords up because they've been hurt, maybe several times by different people. So you can see the energy, but there is some good news. I think you're just going to run into someone at a gathering. There may be an offer, and this person might even invite you out or something, but I mean, this is about two people building, working together, putting in effort, building each other up too. It's about building each other up, making each other feel good about yourselves. If you've had someone who tears you down or they're harsh or judgmental in any way, somebody judging you unfairly or anything like that. I mean, some things are forgivable for people who've been hurt before, but it's definitely an energy of doing inner work. So I do think some of you are going to focus on work too a lot here. I do think you're going to be King and Queen of Pentacles, play it safe. So if there's somebody here who's definitely much more emotional, if you're feeling very, very emotional, like something's not right, some of you may not let this person back in. Interesting. Yeah, but there is love. I do see bonds and connections. It's all about putting in effort, somebody putting in that work. You see? Somebody ending something and making a choice in love. Someone could be learning things from other people, that you've got hurt feelings, that you feel very hurt about something because they kind of pushed you away. But the interesting thing is the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles are right here. So yeah, it's all about the two of you, that strength, that connection. Two people, see, somebody who's confident, someone who feels confident enough to be friends first. So if you have somebody who isn't confident enough to be friends first, they try to rush you towards a physical connection. This is someone who isn't interested in you in the right way. They're only interested in the physical connection. Okay? But anyone who's confident enough to be friends first and spend time together to build a connection is somebody who's definitely stable and ready. Beautiful. Take care, and we'll see you soon.